for your uninterrupted broadcast.
Definitely for your uninterrupted broadcast, we are welcoming you to the Valley of the Gods at exactly time for me to introduce to you a gorgeous, young, talented lady that I mentioned that we would be actually talking to and actually finding out more about her. But first things first, we definitely want to find out about her journey. She's so young and she's so talented, and more than anything, she is definitely what we call a role model to those young ones who are out there who've always wanted to juggle so much, but not really sure if whether they should actually do it. Well, I think today is that sign that you should really, really do it. Without wasting any further time, we welcome you. How are you, Lenise? How are you? First things first.
Hello, Miss Teen Grand South Africa Finalist for 2024. I am great. Thank you for having me today.
Oh, how's life? Let me just start there. Let's just get to know you. How's life? Is everything okay? How's school?
It does get a bit busy sometimes, trying to juggle the hockey, the education, the first aid, all the above, as well as I do teach modeling as well. So that excuse me, it gets hard from time to time. But like with good time management, like it's key.
It's key. All right. Let's find out about you. Tell me about yourself. Who is Lenise? Where are you from?
I am born in KwaZulu-Natal, Coxted, and raised in East London from birth. Um, Lenise is me. I am dedicated. I am committed to everything that I do, and I'm quite focused. I also love to bring change to the world around me.
Beautiful, beautiful. And who are you with today? Because there is a guest that we have behind the scenes. Who do you have with you today?
My special mother, who is always by my side.
Mom and Jam, we welcome you. We welcome you. All right. Now, I do understand that you've actually been modeling ever since August 22, which has been the longest of time. Now, what made you venture into the modeling career? Was there a specific reason that sparked, as well as maybe it's been something that you've always wanted to do as you were young? Take us through your journey.
My journey started in August 2022. Well, it actually started from when I was quite young. My father always used to call me his little Miss South Africa. So when he had sadly passed away in December 2020, I took the opportunity to fulfill that dream of his. And I won't lie, I love what I do. And it's been really, really special to know that I am making him proud and that I will reach that goal someday.
Most definitely, you will reach that goal. Now, Miss Teen Grand South Africa is an uplifting pageant where young girls from all over South Africa showcase their commitment as well as dedications to their communities. This platform is there to bring awareness of social issues. Now, tell me about what you will be personally advocating for, as well as how.
I'd like to support my fellow sisters who have been suffering against the sexual assault and the rape that's been going on in our communities nowadays. And being a survivor, I actually know how it feels that way. I know I can connect more to the youth out there. I can bring more awareness and I can help them more, especially within body confidence, because you don't feel yourself after that happens. So I like to promote that body confidence as well in today's society.
All right. Now, how did you find out about Miss Teen Grand South Africa? Tell me about that. How did it happen?
Well, in 2022, I competed in my first pageant, which was Miss Preteen Universe South Africa. And then I loved the experience, and it was my first ever pageant. So I proceeded to find more pageants to participate in because I honestly love the change it brings and the positive impact it implements to on the societies. And the first page that popped up was Miss Teen Grand South Africa. And I took a look at their page and I just absolutely loved how the queens have created a solid platform for us future title holders to use as well.
Right. Now, I understand that there has to be a certain charity or even a foundation that one actually has to find. And once they've found it, they need to work for it. Now, which one have you specifically chosen?
I've chosen CHOC, which is the cancer home where they house children with cancer from everywhere. And to be honest, I love what they do because they take care of the unfortunate, they look out for them, and we're actually pleading to the East London communities to help out in some way because it's the terrible hailstorm that occurred a few weeks ago has damaged their storeroom where they store their food, their blankets, everything, and all that's been damaged. So we are pleading to the East London community to please donate anything that can help towards that.
All right. As young as you are, you're a hockey player, very good at it. You also have your modeling career, and then there's also the schoolwork. How do you balance everything, and how do you allocate time for your books, sport, as well as your modeling career?
So I make sure that I do prioritize both, especially both my academics first, then my modeling, because I do believe that your education should not be stopped from other things. So I get to my books first, then I proceed to go on to my teachings, then I make time for the rest. But like I said, good time management is key, but you need to remember to also take breaks for yourself.
True that. Don't suffocate yourself. Don't find yourself drowning within books. You definitely need to take a bit of a breather. Now, you have the pageant, which is definitely coming up. I'd love for you to also tell us, especially those who are watching or even listening at this moment, how can they support you?
South Africa, I love representing my country for the way it is. And in order to get me to that grand stage in Sandton, I am pleading for help, any type of assistance that I need help covering my accommodation, my traveling costs, especially my gowns.
How many gowns are we looking at? How many gowns?
Looking at two. Actually, it's my national gown, and I hope you can guess what it is, and my evening gown.
Oh, can you give us a hint? Hint?
Well,
don't really give
South
it away.
Africa is really famous for it.
Okay, all right, okay, interesting. And what's sparked the idea of that specific gown?
Something that I know not a lot of people actually think about, and South Africa doesn't really get that much recognition for it. And I figured to do something different from all the other girls that they're doing.
Oh, that's interesting. I actually love that, doing something different, something out of this world, something out of the box specifically. So when is the pageant definitely taking place? Just give us a date quickly.
On the 16th of June at the Sandton Hotel. Please make sure to proceed to go buy your tickets and see some of the most beautiful, empowering, confident women represent South Africa on the stage.
Okay, you know your work. On June 16, which is going to be a very special day. So we'll definitely be watching it on social media, especially those of us that will actually not be making it to that site. But with everything that has been said, this month specifically, May, is a month that has to do with everything that has to do with one's mentals. And mental health is something that I'm most definitely passionate about and something that is close to my heart. Now, as young as you are, how do you handle your mental health? There's school stress, there's friendship stress, there's family, there's so much that happens on a day-to-day basis. But how do you balance everything?
Well, while I do believe that it's truly possible to maintain a positive energy, because if you're negative to those around you, negative things will happen. So it's really, really important to maintain a positive energy to everything that you do, and know that don't put too much pressure on yourself, because it really does get difficult, especially with me. And I don't often get a lot of time to take a break and take care of myself, but I know that I cannot force myself to go on and proceed. I cannot push without that energy. So it is important to take a break. Remember that although your books are important and education does come first, your health definitely comes first as well. And while those around you, it's important to also keep people who implement a positive aspect on your life rather than the negative ones. And let me tell you, it truly does make a difference in your life when you have positive people who know they support you and they love you.
Right. Oh, I think we have a motivational speaker right here also. Actually, I'm ready for you to be talking to the young individuals at schools at this moment and just telling them, you know what, it is most definitely possible. And talking about those young individuals, there are ones that I personally know, even at school, that are always looking at you and really wanting to be in your shoes. What words of encouragement did you give to them at this moment?
Go for it. I know it seems impossible and I know it seems hard, but you never know what God has in store for you, and you never know what your future holds as well. So just take that opportunity, take that risk, go for it. It may be the best thing you ever do.
All right. And in your spare time, what do you do?
In my spare time, what I enjoy doing most is just spending time with the Lord, or reconnecting with God, because I think that is truly important, and He is the most important thing in your life. So, and only He truly, truly knows you, and He knows the struggles you go through, and you can only comfort in Him, for He will never ever judge you.
Hi, Mommy, you raised a good one here. No, you definitely raised a good one here. Just before we end it, what last words? What are you leaving us with today?
Remember to be kind to those around you, because you never know what someone is going through. Someone might be going through a really, really, really tough thing, and it's never nice to throw some rude comments. So if you wouldn't like someone saying that to you, or you wouldn't like you shouting it in a crowded space, don't say it at all.
There you have it. She has said that, go for it. And I'm even thinking about a lot of adults at this moment who are actually even thinking of doing something. Lenise told you, most definitely go for it. But with everything that you do, you need to most definitely be grounded. Talk to the Lord. I always say, when things are not going easy, make sure that you definitely talk to the Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been good. It has been amazing. And you know what to do. Make sure that on social media, where can we find you on that note?
Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Lenise Stevens, as always. And I'd love to have you there.
Do you do those challenges that are like on social media? You know, what can we expect when we actually search in social media?
You can expect more a professional life for me
Mhm.
over there. And I do share my true self from time to
True.
time. But can I
Yes.
be honest? I can't dance to save my life.
Because you know, one thing I love when it comes to social media, I always say is we definitely need to show a professional side. But from time to time, we want to also get to know you and see, oh, okay, she's a fun person. So I love that you also mentioned that you actually do dance from time to time. So we can also expect to see a bit of, you know, definitely you focusing on your work and more than anything, the fun side of you. Thank you so much for joining me. And more than anything, from Keith and Serena, we wish you all the best. And on the 16th of June, take it away. It's
South
definitely
Africa, I will
yours.
be sure to make you all proud and I will bring that title home. Thank you, Keith and Ginsi Radio, for having me, and I truly appreciate it. Also, as the
Yes.
only teen representing the Eastern Cape in South Africa, I promise to make my Eastern Cape proud and represent it with a lot of pride.
No, I want you to repeat that. I feel like they did not hear you enough. What did you just tell us?
The only teen in the Eastern Cape selected to represent South Africa on the grandest stage.
Oh my goodness. Eastern Cape, Bantu Basapondwing, stand up. You know what to do. Do the right thing. This is our baby girl. She definitely needs us. The only thing that we can do is to most definitely make sure that we do support her in all ways that we most definitely can. And from myself to you, Pure Manokatsiba, thank you so much to everybody that joined us. We're definitely calling it a day, but do stay tuned. The next show is most definitely coming in the next couple of minutes. That is the 3 to 16. But from me to you, we're definitely ending. What's your favorite song? I feel like we definitely need to end it with it.
Their favorite song?
Yes.
Definitely.
Getting to know you.
Shudo Day, Tyler.
Okay, all right. That's exactly what we're going to be giving you. But nonetheless, from me to you, we're definitely calling it a day. Make sure that you do stay tuned. And also don't forget to follow Lenise on her social media platforms on Instagram as well as TikTok. You know what to do. It's to simply search Lenise and you